So if we're gonna look down here, we're gonna actually want to move this over here, like so. And then it's gonna be a little bit of a boat trip. To get back down there, I think we could possibly take a boat at least down this way. See how that works out. Uh-oh. I think we want to go this way? Yeah, and then we could make a hard right on Old Church Road. This is a heck of a way to have to get around town. And the boat controls are fairly good, actually. It's not terrible. At least nothing is attacking us yet, though I see we have a little harpoon there nestled up front. Alright, where are we going here? Not the right way, but... let's swing down here. And if we get off somewhere on Church Road, that'll be perfect. It's just that we keep going slightly the wrong way. Everything is very foggy, grayish, and samey, so not a lot of landmarks occurring to me yet. Okay, if we just keep heading this way. We're getting off over here, yep. It's normal just to be outside chopping up a dead fish in the rain with an axe. Everyone's completely normal. The end is nigh. That's what it really seems like. The end could be nigh. Alright, how are we getting into the docks? Down here, I suppose. Oh, and it might be good to grab this phone booth. Yeah, if we don't have this already, which it seems like we definitely didn't. That'll make things a little easier, not having to rely on the boats so much. And it doesn't seem like there's a lot to do while traveling from different objectives. So we'll definitely be utilizing quick travel whenever it's convenient. Alright, now everybody just calm down. God, where is this person?
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help! Help!
Okay.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
Yeah, so what are they? Why don't you have anywhere more sturdy to hide?
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Of course. Sea creatures, combat. Yeah, now we're going to learn about combat. If you are crouched, hostiles are less likely to detect you. Enemies may harm your sanity as well as your health. Some enemies have unique abilities that may come as an unpleasant surprise. They'll have weak points too. Ammo and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, and quest rewards are the only source of supplies. Guns are not going to reload themselves, as we have discovered. Okay. And so this guy just wants us to do what?
The mayor's cursed these days.
Just go fight some sea creatures. Yeah, that seems like entirely reasonable. We're heading down here anyway. Oh, I see it. It doesn't give a shit. 3 shots to take that guy out. Maybe the range matters. I don't know how much closer I want to be. Oh my gosh. So they can go down in as little as 2 shots.
They emptied every chamber. Still. They emptied every chamber.
Can we take it?
Still stinks of burnt powder.
We've got 3 rounds left with this gun. Should probably think about making some more bullets. I don't know if there's a power difference, but if we're just going by caliber, I'm assuming the 44 caliber cartridges are more powerful than the 38? I don't know. Yeah, they were ripping up these corpses pretty darn good. Unfortunately. God, this guy ended up with dual axes in him.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Piss off. Well, that was a hit to our sanity. Okay, we're not doing well. Let's just look at something normal, like the water, and hopefully our sanity will go back up. There we go. Okay. Much better.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Fair enough. We're gonna go back in that cabin behind us. I just want to come this way first. We could probably stand up for a minute. Okay, but we're definitely gonna sneak in here. Alright, seems fine. Except for whatever the hell this is. Oh, great.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Yeah, I'd say. A note. Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel, Titania, any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton, and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. So this is the contract with the Titania. We found the lifeboat with Albert's will in it. And so if this is the ship, it got back to port. The sailors came back, they were partying, and then they went crazy and monsters showed up. Is that what we're kind of getting at? Did they not report to anybody when they were back?
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Yeah. No way to recover those marks, huh? Alright. So we found the advertisements. We found the contract. The harbor was cleared. So we can go back and tell the harbor master that everything is good. These poor guys. They never stood a chance. Oh, well, look at that. Some gunpowder. Definitely don't want to be leaving any of that behind.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
Okay, well, tell us about the Titania first. Like, when did it get back? Why did no one report to Robert or anybody?
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
Okay, so they all went crazy in the same fashion. What kind of man is this Sanders, this captain?
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, captain. Treated his crew well.
Okay, and you said you saw all this go down, so do you know where he went to? Is he still
I gotta
alive?
find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Yeah, it didn't look like it. We have a new Mind Palace clue. We learned about sea creatures. And we found all these documents that we've already read. The bestiary. It says we learned about things like sea creatures. You'd think that would be in the bestiary, but maybe it's in our casebook. I don't know. No, it's not there. Okay. Captain Sanders fled from the port when the fight on the Titania started. Yeah, I don't think these two things are related, right?
The mayor's cursed these days.
So if he fled... Are we going to be able to track him? I don't see any omens, but maybe if we start back here, we'll get a better sense of whether or not we are going to be able to use these senses to find anything out. It doesn't seem like it. Already investigated this.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Nothing out on the deck, so I'm not sure where that leaves us. Yeah, I mean, we could go tell him what happened. That's not a bad idea. Maybe he'll want to hear about some of this. We haven't figured out where anybody is who lived, mainly being just the captain. And we don't really know what occurred. So I don't know how much we've actually learned. But we could definitely try to go report it. What's going to be our best method of doing that? Whoops. Probably just fast travel from here. Just make sure we can't catch any omens. Nope. I was thinking we'd see something of the captain fleeing, but not this time. And I guess our best quick travel is going to be, well, it's going to be over here, Coverside West. I'm kind of worried that we might need a boat we don't have to get up to the manor here. But let's go ahead and see. So we press A down and hold it. And we quickly travel. Pretty quickly travel. Let's take these marks off our map. And let's put a mark up here. And let's see if we can go pay Robert a visit, or if we need to figure out the whole boat situation. Then we'll figure that out too. I wonder if we ever get to a point where there's just like monsters in the streets amongst the populace. It'd be interesting. See how people's behavior changes and reacts if they're running and screaming. Oh look, someone left a boat here for us. How nice. And now the question is, like, is this his place right here? Yeah, this is basically... Oh, but we can't just get out anywhere, though. We have to actually... We have to make it to the dock, which makes sense. There we go. Alright. Throgmorton Estate Home. Let's see what kind of stuff we got going on in here, shall we? Yeah, well, this is what we have going on in here. Not good. He was loved by many. Possibly, we'll never know. Albert Throgmorton obituary. In loving memory, Albert Throgmorton, son of respected Robert Throgmorton and descendant of a robust bloodline, died on Thursday at Oakmont Port, aged 25 years old. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting words and prayers sent by the citizens of Oakmont.
The mortician has touched him up well.
Just in case. No, nothing weird going on. Alright, we could talk to him, but I feel like it might be worth it to have a little bit of a look around. I don't know how often we're going to be invited here, if we can just come and go as we please. Or if we should even be stealing stuff from his house, but given the opportunity, I will loot anything I can. Oh, look at that. Excellent. I wonder if he wrestled it with his bare hands. Or if he paid someone else to shoot it for him, which is perhaps more likely. Very nice. He is probably the one person who's living in luxury, it seems, or maybe anybody from the great houses would still be living in some kind of luxury despite the flood. But look, I mean, I guess maybe these vines are like intentional though. He's got all kinds of plants in here, but they are kind of creeping up along the ceiling. I don't know if that's good. Alright, well, let's talk to him and tell him what we found out, if he even wants to hear it.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat,
No,
Mr.
he doesn't.
Reed.
He doesn't want to hear it. It's funny. He's not ready for us yet. So there must be still something we need to figure out with the ship captain. So we'll have to figure that out. We could give another look around at the pier. But besides the fact that the captain ran off and that he was a newcomer, we don't really know a lot. And we don't have any connecting clues. We need more clues. So I think it'll be a good idea to take a little break here, and when we come back, we'll check a few different areas, including possibly going back to the harbor and looking around there. And I'll put some thought into it in the meantime, and we'll see if we can find some more clues to get a location on the captain. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate the support. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.